Turn Alert. Turn Alert. Turn Alert. Turn Alert.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have had many episodes of WWE Turn Alert where I've said this is history. This is groundbreaking. But I truly feel like this will probably be the biggest WWE Turn Alert I ever do. Sitting here in my camouflage PJs, sitting here with my little scarf thing I like to wear to mock Mr. MJF, turning my American Nightmare hat backwards, trying to pose like the doctor of thugonomics, because guys, John Cena in 2025 has turned heel. This is not fake news. Hell has frozen over. What's going on, guys? This is the Club with the Man 1993, and this is episode number 320 of WWE Turn Alert. And we finally got another turn we never thought we would ever get. People are comparing this, or even better, than the Hulk Hogan heel turn in WCW in 1996. People, of course, also thought that Roman Reigns would never go heel, which he did in 2020. He gave Vince no choice, basically. If Vince McMahon never retired or stepped away from WWE, we would not have gotten this John Cena heel turn that took place last night at Elimination Chamber 2025. March 1st, 2025 will forever be etched as a day in history in wrestling. Triple H said that this weekend was going to be an industry-changing weekend, and he sure as hell was right. It was indeed an industry-changing weekend with that closing segment to Elimination Chamber. And damn, I still wish I was live for that. Oh my goodness, but respect to why Dan didn't want to stay alive. But I could have pulled out my phone and recorded. I had that feeling. We could have gotten what we got, and boy, oh man. So, I do know that I did my Elimination Chamber review last night, and I gassed out towards the end. I didn't finish as strong as I wanted to, but that's fine, because I saved the gist of the details for this, my thoughts on this heel turn for this morning for Turn Alert. But I wanted to get this while the topic was still hot. So, to talk about John Cena's heel turn. So, let's first talk about the turn itself when it happened. So, we had the closing segment. John Cena wins the chamber, which I'll also mention, if you notice, probably a wee little hint in that chamber match towards that heel turn. Something so small, but simple. So, John Cena was out in the ring celebrating when Cody Rhodes came out. And then The Rock came out with Travis Scott. Yeah, Travis Scott came out with The Rock. And basically, The Rock wanted his answer. Will Cody Rhodes be his champion? Give The Rock his soul. And Cody basically kind of teased that he was going to do it, saying that, he wanted it all and such. He goes, but I've already sold my soul to all these fans and everyone else. And didn't even bleep this out, but he told The Rock to go F himself. The Rock just stood there absolutely speechless. John Cena, though, he stayed and chilled in the background. He was all like, I'm proud of you, Cody. I can't wait to fight you at WrestleMania. This is going to be a great thing, blah, 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 this, and that. And all that. And of course, when Cody said to go F yourself, Cena's just typical, yeah, like this, like, overhyping, like, just overexciting, like, this is fun, this is so exciting, like, the typical, like, John Cena we've had for years. And then he goes to shake Cody's hand, hug him again, saying he's proud of him for what he did, like, sticking to it. But then, as soon as he hugged Cody, they zoomed right up on Cena's face. And you see, literally, the change in his eyes. And you were just like, uh-oh, are they going to do it? And then you cut to the close-up of The Rock's face. And he was like, and John Cena pulled back like, oh, yeah, this is great. Boom! Kicks Cody Rhodes in the balls. And down he goes. And it was pretty much a 3-on-1 assault from there. And I say 3-on-1 because Travis Scott even got involved. I was sitting there, I'm like, oh, don't tell me we're going to have a tag match eventually involving Travis Scott. Please don't. But he could be like a supporting role in whatever this group is going to be or whatnot, like the Hollywood group or whatever you want to call them. But anyways, yes, Cena kicked Cody in the balls, solidifying the heel turn. And then he proceeded to take The Rock's final boss, Brass Knucks, and punch Cody in the face. And then he even also took Cody's belt and just like whammed him in the face a couple times with it. He even ripped off his shirt and he choked out Cody Rhodes with his tie. Kind of karma that John Cena, well, not John Cena, but the same happened to Justin Roberts. And he was the guy saying, remind Daniel Bryan, no choking, no spin, whatnot. But yeah, he did it to Cody Rhodes. And then, what else is there? Oh yeah, then of course they held him out, and then The Rock whooped Cody with that Cody's soul belt, and which had the date of the day Dusty Rhodes died. And yes, who would have thought not just they would finally turn John Cena heel, but he would turn heel with The Rock. With The Rock. After, of course, they had their feud in 2013 and 2012 or whatnot, back when they were originally going to turn John Cena heel. Which, again, they were going to do it in that feud, but then they pulled back. And then the only other time I could say I had an inkling of maybe they would turn John Cena heel was on SmackDown in 2016 when he feuded with AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose for the title for No Mercy. The way they were booking Cena there, I thought, whoa, I've never seen this side of Cena before. Maybe they could do it. But, first off, what can I say? Except you're welcome. Yes, I've been using that line again, quoting Moana, stealing from The Rock. But yeah, what can I say? I've been saying for a while, a lot of us have been saying, do you really want this John Cena retirement tour thing he's doing this year to really just be same old John Cena and being just a nostalgia act? Like, is that going to be anything memorable? Is that going to be anything memorable when they give him his 17th world title? Because newsflash, I'm pretty sure he's winning the title at WrestleMania. Especially if they turn him heel now. And he's got The Rock and Travis Scott in his corner. I'm pretty sure John Cena's winning the title from Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania in the main event. I think you got to do it. Like I said, I thought they would do it last night. Or I thought they would maybe do it at WrestleMania. The turn and treat it like, the Austin and McMahon moment for WrestleMania 17, I thought. They didn't go that route, but it's okay. But, because this was just spot on, like, legendary, what happened with this. But, like I said, they were playing, I probably wouldn't have thought they would turn him heel if they weren't playing up to this idea again that Cena hadn't won a match since 2018. Well, a singles match, that is. So it's like, okay, the desperation is such a stinky cologne, which he told John Laurinaitis in 2012, which I feel I'm going to be referring to a lot of things at some point that Cena said that now he's gone totally against. But the desperation I felt was going to kick in for John Cena. He entered the Royal Rumble. He came up just short against Jey Uso. And again, I still got to say this. The people who are shitting on Jey Uso for winning that Rumble, you owe him an apology. I'm sorry. Again, like I said, I'm sorry. I said the Rumble was not the right move for John Cena. And again, the fact, it's not, like I said, it's not just the people who have stuck by Cena, like, for years. Like, them, okay. But again, it's the people who crapped on John Cena being at the top for the longest time. And we're literally going to accept the same old John Cena going to WrestleMania and win the title, and then we would get the same old thing, and it wouldn't have been that special. And they basically complained that, it was Jey Uso instead, a horrible decision. No, that's them finally giving someone the flowers they deserved. Giving Jey Uso that Rumble. And again, Cena didn't need to win the Rumble. Cena losing the Rumble played more into this story. That's when, of course, he did that promo saying that he was going to be in the chamber. And he had talked for a while about earning things. He goes, nope, I'm doing what's best for business. I earned this. I 23 years in the business, blah, 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 this and that. That showed some heel side to him. And then in the chamber match, if you noticed, he took advantage when Seth Rollins curb stomped CM Punk. Normally, Cena wouldn't do something like that. But again, it was small, but he still took advantage of it. And he pulled Punk in, and he got him to pass out. Again, you couldn't tell me that wasn't a heelish move. That wasn't a small tease. That was a small tease in there as well, too. Like I said, this was legendary. If Vince McMahon was still around, we wouldn't have got this. We would have gotten a typical, oh, I respect you, Cody, I respect you, we have a good match. That's all the story would have been if Vince McMahon was around. But like I said, do you want this last run for John Cena to be nostalgic? Or do you want it to be legendary? And it's going to be legendary. That 17th World Championship win is going to have meaning to it. Whatever they call them, Hollywood Cena. Like, again, they could play on, the fact of, The Rock and John Cena and Travis Scott are all Hollywood people and whatnot. I don't know if that's really, the premise of the heel character. I don't know, again, what if John Cena's going to be just basically the doctor of thugonomics again, or what he's going to be. But whatever it is, I'm excited. This is definitely one of the best things in wrestling for sure. I don't know if it's going to top off, Roman Reigns as the tribal chief. I mean, Cena's definitely not going to have a 1,300 day title reign. He's only going to have a 100, 200 day some title reign this year. But it's interesting where this is going to go. Again, we got so many possibilities here with a heel John Cena, because it's probably one of the freshest things for sure in wrestling, definitely. But I just still cannot believe it happened. I cannot believe they finally did it. I mean, you saw the inklings, you saw the hints, and with Triple H involved again, with Triple H in charge, you knew there was a chance. Like I tweeted out last night, hats off to John Cena, The Rock, and Triple H for making this happen. For doing this. And Cena for being a good sport about it too. Because even he said for years too that, he felt that him turning heel would go against everything that he stood for. But you can tell a story from that. You can still be known as the guy who did all the Make-A-Wishes. The guy who basically the kids looked up to. You could tell that story. And just this basically could put you over even more, as people have been saying for the past couple years, he's the greatest of all time. He's the greatest of all time. I'm not saying he's still the greatest of all time. I say he's one of the greatest of all time. But I think this heel run is going to give him another case in terms of saying that for sure. So I cannot wait to hear them address it. Of course, when The Rock, I didn't get to watch the press conference, but when The Rock addressed it, he hit The Rock and Triple H, for what I saw, seemingly addressed it more so out of character, the idea of the John Cena heel character and whatnot, this and that. John Cena stayed in character when it happened. He came in, checked the microphone, mic drop, walked right out of there. He don't give a crap and whatnot anymore. So I don't know if we're going to wait till SmackDown on Friday, or if they'll address it on Raw tomorrow, or when we'll get it. But man, John Cena, Cody Rhodes, main event WrestleMania, and John Cena's a freaking heel. Freaking heel. March 1st, 2025 is going to go down in history. And like I said, they did the right thing. They didn't give Cena the Rumble win. They did a chamber, and then this shocker of events. Like I said, I still wish I would have recorded our reactions last night. This is legendary. This is cinema. And this is proof that Triple H can have something big up his sleeve for sure. Like we talked about in the chamber preview. Yes, he's not perfect. He's had some swings and misses, which, by the way, Robbie did send me some follow-ups to the booking concerns he has. I'll try to share them within my reviews this coming week and whatnot. But yes, John Cena turn heel March 1st, 2025. We never thought it would happen, but it did. And we're off to the races to WrestleMania 41. So that's my thoughts, guys. What are your guys' thoughts on John Cena's heel turn? Leave your guys' thoughts down in the comments section below. And be sure also, guys, as always, to slap a like on the video. Subscribe for more content on my channel. Follow me on Twitter as well at the Club of the Man 93. You may also follow me on Instagram at the Club of Man 1993. I know I'm taking a break from TikTok, but I'm going to post this on TikTok. Well, the short on TikTok, because I want this to really make sure it gets the attention it needs. So you can also follow me on TikTok at the Club of the Man 1993. And also, if you want to bring back the Doctor of Thugonomics, Rock the Fools, and stay tuned for more WWE Turn Alert. But it may never get as big as this one.
Turn Alert. Turn Alert.